Hello there beautiful and welcome to the Parapuff Girl. So here it is, the COSRX Aloe Soothing Sun Cream SPF 50 PA+++. This video is non-sponsored. Before we go forward, my skin type is dry. I am reviewing this in a dry climate. My MAC foundation match would be an NC40 during the summers. I can go a little bit lighter during the winters. However, I avoid MAC because it is not cruelty free and that's for your shade reference only. Okay, so this is the sunscreen that we're going to review today. This is a Korean sunscreen, super viral. Everybody knows COSRX. So here are my thoughts on this one. This has an SPF of 50 PA+++, that's 3 pluses. So it's currently priced at 1,060 rupees on Nykaa for 50 ml of product. That comes to 21 rupees a gram. You will need at least a gram of product per application to give you optimal protection from the sun. That means you will be spending rupees 21 per application. As far as I know, this one does not go on a big discount. So in the Indian market, it is relatively expensive. So this is supposed to be a 2-in-1. It's supposed to be a moisturizer sunscreen. They say this is lightweight. It does not leave any white cast, which we'll test out. It's designed to be travel friendly, soothes and moisturizes skin and is lightweight in texture. This sunscreen is certified. I'm attaching the certification shot. So it comes in a tube packaging and this is what it looks like. The marketing point of this entire sunscreen is based on aloe and aloe extract. It's formulated with aloe extract, which is water, butylene glycol and aloe leaf extract at 55,000 parts per million. So that basically means that out of a million parts of this product, 55,000 parts are entirely aloe leaf extract. So let's get into the ingredients of this sunscreen. So this is basically a hybrid sunscreen. Most of its filters are chemical filters, some new generation, some old generation chemical filters, and it has a little bit of titanium dioxide, which makes this a hybrid sunscreen using both chemical and mineral filters. So our first ingredient is water, followed by a very second ingredient, which is our first UV filter. It is ethyl hexyl methoxycinnamide, which is an old generation filter also called octinoxate or OMC. It is a UVB filter. It does not give you a lot of UVA protection and it is not photostable. Then it's followed by one of my favorite humectants, which is glycerin. It has propylene glycol, again moisturizing. So then we're seeing our next UV filter, which is phenyl benzimidazole sulfonic acid, again a UVB filter. So right after that is our next UV filter, which is bis-ethyl hexyl oxyphenol methoxyphenyl triazine, which is nothing but Tinosorb S, which is a highly photostable UV filter. It protects you from both UVA and UVB rays. UVA is what causes tanning, by the way. And yeah, this is again a new generation filter, highly photostable. And then we have isoamyl P methoxycinnamate, which is again a UV filter. It is a UVB filter. It gives a little bit of UVA protection as well. So right after that, we're seeing some alcohol. I'm actually going to get to some other ingredients. Right now, we're just looking at the UV filters. So let's skip alcohol right now. Titanium dioxide is also part of this formula. Titanium dioxide is mostly a UVB filter, which also gives a good amount of UVA protection as well. It is a mineral filter that literally everybody knows. Here are the problematic ingredients in this formula. Now that we're done with the UV filters, here is fragrance. Now I know that a lot of you don't mind fragrance, but here's the problem. So in the short term, fragrance might not bother you at all, but in the long term, fragrance starts to sensitize your skin and your skin will be easily irritable, way more easily irritable to a lot more ingredients in the formula. So I do not prefer fragrance in my skincare. This one has fragrance. Next, it has alcohol. Alcohol can be very drying in nature. Now, in oily skin, people might think that because alcohol is drying, it's a good thing. No, that's not how it works. It starts to suck out like your naturally produced sebum, forcing your skin to produce more, and it can irritate already dry skin. So alcohol is present in this. Now, there's limonene and linalool. Again, linalool, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Again, these are basically plant derived. However, they have the capacity to irritate your skin in the long run. Now, my Tony Moly Mochi toner and my Tony Moly vegan label toner also have these two ingredients. So I'm just putting it out there. In the long run, there is a chance that these might sensitize your skin. So yeah, there are quite some problematic ingredients in the sunscreen. In fact, like, I'm quite surprised that they would put so many problematic ingredients in a sunscreen, but I do see these quite commonly in a lot of Korean skincare. So let me show you the consistency of this product. So applying this to half of my face to check for white cast. This is immediately upon application. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that. So there is some sound in the background, but anyway, this is what it looks like immediately upon application. I'm just going to go in with the other side. As you can see, there's literally no white cast, and this is immediately upon application. So let's go in with the other side. Now this product is super easy to spread. It blends in quite easily. It doesn't leave a white cast. As you can tell, it just gives you a little bit of a glow, but it has a shine. So while this product did not pill right now, it has pilled for me before in some circumstances. So if your skincare doesn't mix well with the ingredients of this, it is likely to pill. However, it does not pill on its own. So if you're going to use this as a 2-in-1, like a moisturizer sunscreen, then it is unlikely that it will pill upon reapplication. Another way to prevent pilling or the extent of pilling is to pat the sunscreen and don't really rub. So this product is not water or sweat resistant. It doesn't have any claims of the same on its website either. Now this is a sunscreen I've used since a long time. So let me tell you something about this one, okay? I was shooting recently at this place. I forgot all of my sunscreens except this one back at the hotel. The location was really far. Almost an hour and a half's drive. So we had to start makeup and everything, and this was the only sunscreen I had with me, right? And it was blazing hot outside, really hot outside. Like there was no shade, just we had the vanities, but it was really hot. The umbrellas were just not doing it. And surprisingly, this sunscreen did give me quite good protection. Now, I have not used this at a stretch for more than 4 or 5 days, and it didn't cause any breakouts or comedones, which is really surprising considering how literally so many not okay ingredients are in here. I am quite pleasantly surprised, but yes, this did give me like really good protection. Again, what is more surprising is there were not enough UVA filters in the ingredients. If you ask me, there are more UVB filters. Still, I did not really tan when I used this one. So yeah, I just wanted to share that experience with you guys. Would I repurchase this one? No, simply because I don't want to keep using something with a fragrance like this. I can still smell this on my skin. So I wouldn't really repurchase this, but it did give me good protection. Credit where it's due. As for the finish, this has a shiny finish. Okay, now I wouldn't say it's dewy. It can look a tad bit greasy if you're somebody with oily skin, but I do feel like if you're somebody with dry skin and you're okay with the fragrance and the alcohol and all of that, then this is a good one for somebody with dry skin. No matter how much moisturizer you use, this is still going to sink into your skin. So this is a good option for somebody with dry skin or normal skin in like a dry wintry climate. You guys will really like this. If you're somebody with oily skin, I would not suggest this for you simply because number one, it's not water or sweat resistant, and also it gives a shiny finish which can start to look quite greasy for you, especially upon reapplication. But that has been my experience with this one. If you found this review helpful, please hit that like, share and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Instagram and until we meet next time, lots of love. Stay healthy, stay hydrated.